hate to say I told you so, because I told everybody that if I had to be the last man standing holding that SmackDown World Cup to get my rematch, then so be it.
Ricochet wins the SmackDown World Cup! Ricochet, Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship!
I had already envisioned the pyro, trophy, the WWE Universe chanting Ricochet. Despite everything that I made happen, I still hear what they have to say, and they think Gunther already has the match won.
I am the one who took that title of you. I'm gonna beat you again, and I'm gonna do it in the worst way. There's nothing that can save you from that.
You are in for the fight of your life. I will not give up. Everybody will bear witness to Ricochet taking that Intercontinental Championship that you hold over your shoulder.
I'm gonna do what Ricochet does best. I'm gonna flip. Because it's time to flip the odds in my favor. So go ahead. Go ahead and bet on Gunther. I'm gonna bet on Ricochet.